This is Connor with Conquest HP. I thought I'd give you a little primer on training volume. It's a discussion that came up in the gym today, and it's a question that's hard to answer in the gym in a brief way that actually kind of supports training rather than complicating it. So I'll give you a couple quick ways that you can kind of judge your training volume and why. One way is to count rep volume, which is to break down your exercises into body parts usually, or you can do movements if you're a power lifter. So for example, for lower body, you would count the total number of reps you do in a week. So anything that counts towards leg volume, like squats, deadlift, anything really stressful. If it's something like elliptical, you're not going to put it on there probably. But you would multiply the number of sets you do by the number of reps you do, and that would give you a repetition volume. The other way to do it is to multiply sets by reps to get your rep volume, and then multiply that by the amount of weight you use. That'll give you a weekly or workout tonnage, which tells you basically how many total pounds you lifted, and it gives you a number you can try to exceed in future workouts. You would do this because volume is one of the primary determinants of muscle hypertrophy, muscle growth. So if your goal is hypertrophy or growth, and you're just kind of feeling your way through your workouts all the time, or deciding your exercises based on how you feel, or how much you do based on how you feel, there's no rhyme or reason to the volume that you do, and you might not be pushing your body to an actual overload point each workout if you're just going based on your feel. So if muscle growth is your primary concern, then that's something that you have to consider. Two other considerations. The intensity that you do your volume at is important. If you want to gain strength on top of your muscle growth, hypertrophy, you have to train above a certain percentage of your max, which will be a little bit different for everyone in different circumstances, but just garbage reps with only the bar might not be enough to give you that overload stimulus in terms of intensity. The other consideration is that if you're doing movements like squat, bench, deadlift, really big compound movements, you might be competing in powerlifting or something. If you have a whole bunch of crappy reps, those aren't helping you. They're not going to help you get stronger long term. Eventually they're going to break you. So what you should do, take video of as many reps as you can, or have a reliable training partner give you some feedback, and take your good reps and subtract your number of crappy reps from your good reps, and then from there multiply your volume or figure out your volume. Because every bad rep you have is not moving you closer to any specific goal. It's moving you closer to injury, probably closer to pain, probably closer to a false sense of confidence with your lifts. So take that into account the next time you're thinking volume.